Admiral Marcus Kane stood on the bridge of the Retribution, watching the swirling vortex of hyperspace collapse around his fleet. 300 warships materialized in perfect formation, their hulls gleaming with the distinctive blue steel alloy that had become humanity's signature across the galaxy. The massive dreadnoughts cast long shadows over the smaller vessels, while sleek destroyers flanked the formation like predators ready to strike. "Sir, we're receiving multiple hails from Galactic Council defense platforms," reported Lieutenant Torres from her communications station. "They're demanding immediate identification and withdrawal from Council space." Kane's weathered face remained impassive. 5 years had passed since the Council's unanimous vote to expel humanity from their ranks, branding them as aggressive expansionists and disruptors of galactic peace. The memory of Ambassador Williams being escorted from the chamber in restraints still burned in Kane's mind. "Open a channel to the Council chambers," he commanded, his voice carrying the authority of someone who had spent decades in the void between stars. The main view screen flickered to life, revealing the circular amphitheater where representatives from 47 species gathered. At the center sat High Counselor Vexhai, a towering Zephyrian whose crystalline skin caught the chamber's ethereal light. The alien's multiple eyes widened as the image of Kane appeared before them. "Admiral Kane." Vexhai's translator rendered his harmonic tones into flat English. "You are in violation of Treaty Section 7.3. Human vessels are forbidden from entering Council space." Kane stepped forward, his uniform bearing the scars of countless battles fought in humanity's name. Behind him, the tactical display showed red dots converging from all directions. The Council's response fleet was mobilizing. "Honorable Counselor," Kane began, his words measured and deliberate. "We come not as conquerors, but as protectors. The void spawn have broken through the Andromeda barrier." A collective gasp echoed through the chamber. The void spawn were creatures of legend, entities from dark space that consumed entire star systems. The Andromeda barrier had held them at bay for millennia, but recent intelligence suggested something had changed. Commander Elena Rodriguez, Kane's tactical officer, approached with a grim expression. "Admiral, long-range sensors confirm it. 7 worlds in the Kepler sector have gone dark. The energy signatures match historical records of void spawn attacks." The Council chamber erupted in panic. Representatives began shouting in dozens of languages, their translators creating a cacophony of fear and disbelief. Some species, Kane knew, still bore genetic memories of the last void spawn incursion 3,000 years ago. "Silence!" Vexhai's voice boomed through the chamber. "Even if this is true, humanity was banished for good reason. Your species' propensity for violence is exactly what you need now," Kane interrupted, his voice cutting through the Councilor's protests. "While you spent 5 years debating our methods, we spent 5 years preparing for this moment. Every human world has been fortified. Every ship in our fleet carries weapons designed specifically to combat the void spawn." On cue, the tactical display shifted to show the human fleet's armament. Quantum disruptors, reality anchors, and gravitational cannons. Weapons that existed nowhere else in known space. Technologies born from humanity's darker impulses, but refined through necessity. Captain James Mitchell, Kane's longtime friend and commander of the escort carrier Defiance, appeared on a secondary screen. "Admiral, we're detecting massive spatial distortions at the edge of the system. Whatever's coming, it's big." Kane turned back to the Council, his expression grave but determined. "You banished us for being too aggressive, too willing to fight. But now the fight has come to you. You can spend time debating whether to trust us, or you can let us do what we do best, protect those who cannot protect themselves." The chamber fell silent. In the distance, space itself began to tear, revealing glimpses of an impossible darkness beyond. The void spawn were coming, and humanity's banished fleet was the galaxy's only hope. Vexhai's crystalline features reflected the growing chaos on the tactical displays. "Admiral Kane," he said finally, "the Council grants you emergency authorization. Save us all." Kane nodded grimly. "Fleet Command, this is Admiral Kane. All ships, battle stations. Today, we remind the galaxy why they feared us and why they should be grateful for that fear.